Deuce. Willie, right in here. Right there. Yep. Here we go. 3-point stand. Sit. Hit.
I think it's important to assess the effort. I thought that was solid today. Few mistakes, first scrimmage. Still evaluating personnel and trying to find the right combinations. But by and large, I thought our kids did a good job. I'm pleased with it. It's a good way to end this first week, and we look forward to coming back and improving.
You like what you saw to Brandon so far? Or?
A little here and there, you know. I think I think they're all doing well, but you know, again, there's room for improvement. I think they understand that, and that's what we've got to accomplish here in the next couple of weeks.
How about the defense? You fairly impressed with what they've been able to do?
I was, particularly early. I think that first offense had 2 or 3 3-and-outs. That's not good from an offensive perspective, but it is good defensively. So they're flying around, they're trying to make plays, and they're hustling. And playing fast, playing smart, and that's what it's all about.
Last thing for me is just the wide receivers. You feel like you've got pretty good depth there?
I do. I think we've got a number of kids that played well. I know Chris Wright had a big day today, caught that deep ball there for the touchdown, but there's a lot of kids in that group, and there's going to be a lot of playing time for all those guys, because I think there's no drop-off, believe me. It's very difficult to assess ones and twos. They're all ones in my mind, and they're all going to have to play an important role, and I think they're going to be very good.
You're mixing up the backup quarterbacks a lot on various drives. So what's going on with there, and who right now maybe has the lead in that department?
You know, Steve, I'll say this about our quarterback. This is the best group, talent-wise, that we've had, I think, in my 23 years. From top to bottom, there's 4 guys that are very, very capable, and we've got to make an assessment of all of them. So we've got to give them opportunities, particularly live today. We noticed they weren't in their red jersey. We wanted them to fight through it under pressure, and that's going to make us better. The better competition we have at every position, the better we're going to be.
Red 96! Lucky! Red 96!
Sophomore wide receiver Chris Wright after the Panthers' first scrimmage, and kind of give your quick assessment after first week of practice.
It was hard, it was hot, you know, but we had to get through it. You know, it was muggy at first, but luckily it rained and started to cool down. You know, practices were really hot. We got through it though. Good way to start.
Now, you had a few big catches today, but you played a little bit with first team and second team. Talk a little bit about how the rotation's going so far.
This is probably going to be the same as last year. Me and Rick's every 2 plays, you know, we're just out there, you know, whenever we're needed. If we're not scoring touchdowns, you know, we're setting up Mon and, you know, Jimmy to score touchdowns just to win games.
Now, one of the things Coach Spoo talked about is that you guys do have some incredible depth where you guys are able to switch in and out, and how is this offense going to be a benefit to that high number of receivers?
At first we weren't really a big fan of it because, you know, it was all new and stuff, but, you know, it turned out to be really nice. You know, we're going 3-4 wide every set, sometimes 5 wide. So, you know, the receivers get a lot of love, we get a lot of balls, and, you know, we make big plays, and right behind that we got enough running backs to run the ball, so I like the offense.
Okay, and so far you've been able to, since you're on the first and second team, play with all the different quarterbacks. Kind of talk a little bit about how that battle's going so far.
It's a really good battle. You know, it's heating up. Everybody's starting to do really good. Some of the freshmen are starting to come into their own. I know Shantae's doing really good, and Brandon's doing really good too, so it should be a good battle for the starting job.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Line. Green 8. Hut. Good job! Celebrate your teammate. Good job,